The name's Champion, Lucas Champion. And no, he's not a James Bond impersonator. And as you'll hear, there's good reason he's dressed to the nines.
I was pretty stressed out, just about the first day. It's my first day of school, not as a student. I have this thing. Let me throw it on real quick.
This Fairfax County, Virginia public school driver decided to don his groomsman black tuxedo to welcome students on board his bus to start the new school year.
It's like, bingo. I got it. I got to go find it.
I mean, this is the ultimate first impression.
Oh, for sure. For some kids, it's their first time riding a bus at all.
The sartorial splendor spotted by his former teacher, Amy Hard, who initially clocked the sharp-dressed driver and soon realized it was one of her own.
I look and I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Lucas Champion. He's like, hi.
And like any good educator, she wanted to make sure his first day was memorialized in a now viral photo.
You have that old stereotype of like this mean bus driver, and you get on and you're met with these just smiling eyes and somebody who's having a bit of fun.
Champion says the tux may very well become part of a new annual tradition, bringing new meaning to dressing for the job you want.
Find a way to smile, to have fun in your day, even if it's something simple. And you never know, it might make somebody else's day a little brighter.
Thanks to a bus driver going that extra mile. George Solis, NBC News.
And finally tonight, 20 years after Hurricane Katrina, one of New Orleans' musicians is making sure the storm doesn't silence the city, or didn't rather, or its music. Here's Priscilla Thompson with the story of Trombone Shorty.
Most people know Troy Andrews as Trombone Shorty, one of the most prolific jazz musicians of his time. But back home in New Orleans, in his old high school auditorium, he's much more than just that.
The way I grew up is over with because of Katrina, and I wanted to be able to reach all of those kids so we can keep the legacy going.
In the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina, he founded the Trombone Shorty Foundation, working alongside his childhood friend and fellow musician, Julian Gosson, to ensure that even as the city struggled to recover, that iconic New Orleans sound survived the storm.
The brass band during that time played such a pivotal role because we don't need electricity. Band could just stand on the corner and make everybody feel good.
You could just see people crying, and once they hear that tuba and the snare drum, someone ate a po' boy and they just had tears in their eyes.
How worried were you all that the music would be lost?
I was a little bit worried because it needs to be here. We have to be on the street.
The students they now teach weren't even born or were only kids when Katrina hit. 20 years after Katrina, you all are the new generation of musicians. What story do you want to tell?
We're still here doing it big, like we don't let anything stop us.
The music and the people playing on.
Homes have changed, architecture has changed, streets have been renamed.
Yeah.
But the music is always going to be the music.
People that keep it alive, that's going to always be here.
Priscilla Thompson, NBC News, New Orleans.
Thanks so much for watching Top Story. For Tom Yamas, I'm Ellison Barber in New York. Stay right there. More news is on the way.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.